Okay, so I wanted to be said that I completely forgot to film an intro to this video, but as you can see by the title of this video, I'm just showing you how I installed this wig actually, not like this. Like this is not, it looks a lot better in the video, but I just completely forgot to film an intro that day, and I hate that. As I'm editing this video, I noticed that. So yeah, if you would like to see how I installed this wig but better, then just keep on watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, beauty babes, so the first things first, I'm going to show you the wig that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using this wig here from Nadula Hair, the little reddish black wig that I had in one of my previous videos. I'm going to leave that video up in the little IQ cards on either side of the screen. But next I'm going to show you what I'll be using. I'm going to be using, I don't know if I want to use the free spray or the actual glue. I think I'm actually going to use the glue today. And you're going to need a rat tail comb, a brush, like a hairbrush. I mean, you may not need that, but just in case, you're going to need a razor, like for the baby hairs. And I use little sticks to spread out the glue, just so I don't really get my hands all sticky and dirty, because when I'm messing with the hair, it can get in the hair and stuff, and it's just a hot mess. I actually don't think I'm going to use this one. I think I'm going to use this Got To Be glue. I don't know yet. It just depends. It depends, you know, you'll see in the video which one I end up using. But those are the products I'm going to be using, so let's just get on started. Okay, so this is how the wig's looking, not glued down and stuff. So like I said, the first thing I'm gonna do, by the way, I'm not a professional or anything, so this really isn't a tutorial. This is more so just me showing you what I do and whatnot. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this kind of glue. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking, I already pretty much placed it where I want to have it, so it's already pretty much there. I just hope it doesn't slip back. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the glue on this little popsicle stick, and I'm only going to be doing one layer because I'm literally going to be taking this wig off tonight. I'm not going anywhere, so I'm just doing it for the purpose of this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be spreading it. I don't mind if I get it in my hair, because the way I remove it, like, it doesn't do any harm to my hair or anything. So what I do is just spread it throughout this whole side of my head. I kind of try to go in what is it, sections. I try to go in sections just so that I don't do too much at a time, and I'm you know, I won't be able to control where the wig's going. But I actually should have done it in a smaller section than this, but I really wasn't thinking about what the heck I was doing at the time. I'm gonna take this comb and I'm just gonna kind of comb back those sideburns that I had right there. Okay, so as that's kind of drying a little bit, I forgot to plug in my blow dryer. Okay, so blow dryer's plugged in and everything. I'm gonna take it on warm heat and low speed, and I'm gonna blow dry this for a little bit, spray a little bit with the Got To Be spray, and then just blow dry it some more, and then place it down. Okay, so this is how it's looking initially, just laid down very loosely. Now what I'm gonna do is basically repeat that on each side. I did one side, now I'm gonna do the middle, then I'm gonna do, you know, the other side, and I'm just going to kind of just show you what I'm doing, because I'm honestly horrible at explaining. So I'm just gonna pretty much let you see what I'm doing. Okay, so now that I have it all, the glue all on and blow dried and stuff, I'm gonna go through and just kind of separate I have a better retro for this, hold on. Okay, so like I said, going through, and I'm going to be just separating the little hairs that are out right here. As you can see, I pretty much already had baby hairs in this wig, but they weren't all that the last time I remember. So I'm just going to be separating out kind of the perimeter and just doing it to where I will have better baby hairs that I'll actually be able to kind of work with. The baby hairs is the hardest part to me, if you ask me, in my opinion. It's just difficult to make them look the way that I like and want them to. Okay, so I have all the baby hairs pretty much all taken out. I'm not gonna do them just yet. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna take this, it's like a little edge wrap thing. I'm going to take some mousse and I'm going to just kind of brush back the parts that obviously aren't in the baby hairs. And you're gonna want to do this part fast because you're not gonna want, you know, since we didn't use like actual glue, the mousse can kind of lift up the the hair. And you obviously don't want that to happen, so I'm just gonna take this brush and kind of gently but quickly, if you know what I mean, brush back the hair that's just a part of the wig. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it and kind of just spray around the base of the baby hairs, just because it'll give a stronger hold, especially by the sideburns. So now I'm gonna take this little wrap and tightly, not too tight to where it's like obviously hurting you, but to tightly, as tight as you can handle, tie it around where the lace is, just to get it a little more melted. Now it's all tied. Now I'm going to kind of refresh the hair a little bit, just as I'm letting that dry. I'm just going to use, it's just a spray bottle full of water, nothing special. There is a little bit of product on here though, on the hair. It's just the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie, and I'm just kind of reactivating that with the water. Okay, so now that I've like wet the hair is all wet and everything, I'm going to keep this wrap on for a couple of minutes. The longer, honestly, the better, because that's the more it'll settle in and melt into your skin. But I'm not going to do it that long because I don't really care that much, because like I said, this is strictly only for a video. I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going out or anything like that. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blow dryer on warm heat again, and I'm just gonna blow dry it around to kind of make it dry a little faster, just so this process can go faster. Okay, so I'm back. It's been a few minutes. Not that long, obviously, but you know, because like I said, I'm not going anywhere, so it's not that big of a deal. But I did want to wrap it for at least a little while, just to get it to hold a little better, if you know what I mean. If you've seen wig videos before, like, you know they do this. So I'm just gonna take this off, and as you can see, like, it just looks really nice and whatnot. But now it's time to do the baby hairs, the difficult part. Honestly, for me, I was debating on even leaving this part in because I don't know what I'm doing, but I realized like somebody else may not know what they're doing either, so maybe even I can help them. But in videos that I've seen, like, they'll leave it long and then they'll, you know, chop it off with a razor. So that's what I have. I have this little face razor that I got in a little variety pack from Amazon, and I'm just gonna go through cutting the hair. I'm just gonna do one side first, like one side by one side. You know what, I lied, I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this side too, just so it's not getting in my eyes. They say the shorter the better, but I'm kind of scared to try that out. So taking my same little edge brush. A lot of people like to use mousse. I don't know if I'm going to use mousse because I don't want it to mess up the thing. So I actually think I'm going to use edge control. So what I'm going to do is just I'm just putting a little bit because I don't want them to be held down too much. But I'm just putting a little bit throughout the perimeter, and I'm really hoping I can finesse these baby hairs because it's crazy. But I don't have no exact like pattern I'm following or anything, so really it's just gonna be me showing you and you looking at what I'm doing, because I'm not following a pattern or Okay, so sorry, my mom came in. That's why I didn't talk and tell y'all that I was putting this on. But as you can see, I did in fact put it on and everything like that. But I'm going to let this sit. I'm actually probably going to like blow dry it for a little bit and then let it sit for maybe like 5 minutes. I'm gonna refresh the side again because as me like combing through it and stuff, got it more puffy, and that's not the look that I was going for. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna let this dry and stuff. You just saw I blow dried it for a little bit. You just saw I let it blow dry for a little bit, but I'm still going to like what's the word I'm looking for? I'm still gonna wait a little bit just because I really don't want this lace to lift. As you see, as I was putting on the mousse and doing my baby hairs and stuff, like it started to lift. So I really don't want it to lift as I'm like still wearing it. So I'm gonna let it sit and everything. Probably gonna do my makeup and stuff just so that it can, you know, sit and be fine. Alrighty, so I'm back. I did my makeup. I let this sit for a little longer, all that stuff. Honestly, it's probably been about like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So this should be all good and laid. So we're just gonna remove the wrap. Okay. Doesn't look bad, actually. I don't hate it. A part of me wants to like comb out the baby hairs because you know what the stylist be saying, like, oh, comb it out so it doesn't look as stuck to your head. I do say so myself, it doesn't look bad. It's pretty, it feels like it's on. Like I don't feel like it's about to come off or anything. This is probably one of the best installs I've ever done on myself, and I haven't worn wigs like in a while, so I'm pretty impressed. Like you can see it lifting a little right here, and that's fine. Like I said, I'm going home. I mean, staying home, going home, child. Anyways, so I'm staying home, but what I would probably do is I'd probably like just freeze spray it a little bit more, but like I said, I don't need to do all that. But this is the finished product. I'm not mad at it, honestly. I'm really not. It's actually pretty cute. I need to like cut these ends. These ends look weird. But anyway, we have come to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed this little wig style in video. I'm by no means a professional, so this really, I wouldn't classify this as a tutorial. This is more so just me showing you how I do it, what I do. So if it don't work for you, if you don't like it, anything like that, then I mean, just like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm not telling you to do this. So take this information as you will. Do with it what you want. But anyway, if y'all like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be notified when I upload another video. Thank you for watching. Bye.